Finish him.
Welcome to Hitman Boxing. Hit that like and subscribe button. Let's talk Keefy Poo with the perm. Now, Keith Thurman had a very clear goal in mind upon his return to action in the ring this year. And being someone's stepping stone was not on the agenda for him. Let's get into one of Keith Thurman's statements. These young guys need to know Keith Thurman is not a gatekeeper. If they try to find out, they'll learn the gate is welded shut. That's Keith Thurman's statement. Keith Thurman, he was coming off a 31-month layoff, and he had a unanimous decision against Mario Barrios. In fact, I don't even remember him dropping Mario Barrios at all, but, somehow, some way, Gervonta Davis found a way to move up in weight and stop this guy, right? TKO, when Keith goes 12 rounds. That should tell you where Keith Thurman's mindset is. But anyway, that was Keith Thurman's first fight, after taking a huge L to Manny Pacquiao after talking all that trash about Pacquiao. In fact, Keith Thurman made me feel like he was about to beat Manny Pacquiao, but instead he gets dropped and he loses. The end of his career, the start to the end of his career began at that very moment. So at this point in time, he's looking for a big fight with one of these welterweights. He's having trouble finding a fight, a big fight with a big name. And this is his own fault, honestly, because once upon a time, speaking of once upon a time, Keith Thurman was the man to beat. He was the WBC champion. I think he was the WBC. I think he had the WBA belt, a version of that. He was well underway to unifying the division. But now we're in a situation where the two top guys at welterweight, one just happens to have the majority of the belts, Errol Spence, and the other guy's Terrence Crawford. Errol Spence says he'll never take a fight with Keith Thurman, ever. He meant that. And I'm sure Keith Thurman is begging a guy for a fight. Before he even came back to fight Mario Barrios, he was begging Terrence Crawford for a fight. But then he said the money wasn't right, excuses, just like Keefy Poo do. He's a liar. He cut his ponytail off, and now he's got this perm, this short perm where he's with this receding hairline. He doesn't know what to do with himself. There's nothing this guy can really do at 147, to be honest, right? Maybe you go fight Jerome Enos, but you're not a gatekeeper, though, right? Well, yes, you are, Keith. You're a gatekeeper at this very moment. You're never going to get another big fight. No one's interested in fighting you. You're not a draw. Your last fight, tooth and nail, fam. Tooth and nail with this guy. Let's get into a couple more of this guy's statements. He's so corny. I'm already stuck like Chuck. We're already into the summer, and it's not like they're lining up to fight me anyway. So we have to look at a date that's a little further out right now. If 6 weeks ago we had a legitimate rumor of an earlier date, I'd have been able to grind. I was willing to take a lesser fight just to get back in the ring. But as long as I fight 2 times this year, that will have to be good enough. Get back in October, then hopefully pick up some momentum and have a 12-month span where fighting 3 times, it'll be easier when I get back my title. Keith Thurman's statement, it'll be easier when you get back your title. You're never going to get your title back. The only belt you could potentially get is one of them fake WBA belts. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it a buck, okay? You spent the majority of your career faking injuries, faking car accidents, faking injuries, throwing out the first pitch for baseball games, and your elbow's supposed to be busted open. You show us fake pictures with Maybelline on your arm that your girlfriend was touching up for her YouTube channel, her makeup YouTube channel. And you're a liar. Tired of Keith Thurman. We're so tired of you, we don't even talk about you no more. Your videos ain't worth nothing. You don't post nothing on your social media. Man, I hate this dude. I think I might really, you know what? I don't hate Keith Thurman. I've met Keith Thurman in person before. And for those of you that know the story. We're not going to talk about that. We're not going to rehash it. But Keith Thurman is a shell of his former self. He had a spark when he first started, and now he's just garbage. So what's it going to be? You going to move up in weight like Danny? That's not a good look. You gonna move down in weight? Nah, you get smoked down there too. What does Keith Thurman do at this present time to make himself relevant again? What does he do? Talk about you want to get 2 fights in for 2022. You're not going to fight. You're not going to get another fight this year, fam. You're not going to go back to fighting 3 times a year. You're 34 years old. It's almost time for you to retire. You could have. This guy has so much potential out of all the welterweights. He could have. You went through Sean Porter, Danny Garcia. You had a chance to give Errol. You had a chance to stop Errol Spence before he blew up. You had a chance. Where Spence and Crawford are right, well, Crawford ain't popping like that, but where Spence is right now, that could have been you. But again, you chose to be a liar, get into fake car accidents, put makeup on your body and pretend it's actually, injured. Pull up these fake medical records that you got from Pinterest. All these lies. And this is what happens when you lie. You lose to an old man. Man, he put you down. I think that was the second round. Pacquiao put you down. Horrible. You knew you wasn't ready for that fight. Well, Mr. Layoff, at this point, we have nothing more to say about you. But if you're listening to this video, drop a comment, like the video, subscribe, and let's get Keefe Pool up out of here. I'm out.